So what does this mean for both sides? Joining us right now is a veteran of the healthcare industry and Republican senator from Louisiana, Bill Cassidy. Good morning to you, Doctor.
Good morning to you all.
Okay, so it all hinges on this. In the official bill for the Affordable Care Act, it says that subsidies flow through an exchange established by the state. But there are a whole bunch of exchanges not at states because they didn't start them. Instead, they go through the federal government. So it all hinges on those few words. What are the chances of your side winning?
If you go by a plain reading of the law, the plaintiffs win. The administration loses. And there's evidence. The administration knew that they should implement it so subsidies only went to those on state exchanges, and they made the decision not to. I think of that woman having chemotherapy. She lost her insurance because of Obamacare. Now her insurance is far more expensive. She only affords it with a subsidy. The way they have set this up, she will enter a period of uncertainty because of events they've created.
You know, you practiced as a doctor for 32 years. You know the industry like the back of your hand. You provided care. What is an alternative, in plain speak, for everybody at home that Republicans can put forward that you believe would be a solid alternative?
Yeah, solid alternative. Obamacare tells people what they must purchase, and therefore they're purchasing things they do not need, which drives up the cost of insurance. If you gave those people who needed it, however you define that need, a tax cut or a tax credit with which they could buy the insurance they wish to have, one, they have the power of choice. They can truly keep their doctor in their plan if they wish. It also lowers the cost because they're not buying things mandated. They're only buying what they need.
So, Senator, here's the thing. If they strike this down and say everybody who did not set up a state exchange and any state that has getting money for the federal government as a supplement, well, that money goes out the door. About 7 million people temporarily might not have insurance. What do you say to them? Because that's the big difference now. Now they're getting used to Obamacare. There's going to be a sense of people getting it taken away. What do you say to them?
So the Obama administration does not have a plan B. They've got nothing to say to them. What Republicans have said in a variety of ways is that you can bridge until you come up with an alternative to the status quo. One of my colleagues, Ben Sass, had an editorial in the Wall Street Journal recently. Let's use COBRA laws. Someone leaves work, they can maintain their coverage for 18 months. This is a way, using current law, that we can bridge until people can have an alternative.
But COBRA, you got to pay out of your pocket.
Just like COBRA, you have to pay out of your pocket, so there may still be some financial assistance for those who cannot afford until we can replace this, which drives up the cost of health care, the mandates, with something which lowers the cost.
Okay, so the administration says they don't have a plan B, but apparently the Republicans do. Dr. Bill Cassidy joining us today from Capitol Hill. Sir, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Arguments start today, and the Solicitor General was not strong last time, even though they ended up winning the case.
Right about that. Heather Nauert is here with more of what's happening for you.